Hi my loves, I am Daniella Yingi. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If at this point you've not subscribed, please do consider subscribing to my channel if you love my beautiful face and if you love the content that I share. At this point, I think we're about 250 subscribers and I would really love if you consider subscribing. Like, share and comment. This video is so special to me. But before we dive right into this video, I would want to share my happiness with you all. So some days ago, I think 3 days ago, I uploaded a YouTube short on my channel and it went viral. Viral as 10,000 views. It has helped my journey to monetization. That aside, I'm just excited that I have my very first viral video, and I'm very sure that this one will also be a viral video for a long content or a long video for my channel. So before we go into this video, I'll be looking into my pad because I have written down all that I want to say so that I'll be more composed and I'll share everything that I truly want to share. This video is a very sensitive one because it's a very sensitive topic to me and every other woman like me out there watching me, if you're watching me, but for every other woman out there watching this video. It is so sensitive and I hope you all will take it with a very happy heart like I am taking it now. My plus size story started when I was young. So by now you would know by the title that this video is how I share my plus size story, how I overcame the thoughts of being fat and unpleasant or unattractive, and I'll share tips on how to look and feel beautiful as a plus size woman. So I'm going to tell you all a very short story, one that is dear to me because that was where it all started. When I was young, I was still in secondary school. I didn't like to take pictures. I think this started like way early stage of secondary school. I didn't like to take pictures. I didn't like how I looked. I felt like I was too big. I never looked my age. I still do not look my age. And it was quite difficult for me to accept that I did not look my age. My age mates looked smaller. I looked bigger, obviously. And it was hard to accept. It was hard for me to love myself. It was hard for me to take pictures. Even if I did, which I don't remember doing, I was never confident. So there was this time my mom and my sisters came up with this idea that there was this celebrity that wanted selfie pictures or facial pictures of face pictures, let's say face shots of people. And if you win after posting it on his page, or yes, after posting it on his page, if your picture gets more likes and comments, you were going to feature in his song and he was going to see you and all of those things. It wasn't money related, to be honest. I know it was about seeing the celebrity and featuring his music video, something of that sort. And I liked the idea, or at least my mom sold the idea to me. I'm not sure my mom can remember this, but my mom sold the idea to me and it made sense. And I was like, oh, why not? Why not? And then I took pictures. I took so many pictures, God knows how many. I kept deleting them. I wasn't confident with the pictures I was taking. I finally did not delete that one. And then I shared it with my mom and my sisters. And they were like, oh, perfect, you look so good. And that was it. That was just a lie. There was no artist that wanted pictures of anybody. They just wanted me to take pictures because I did not used to take pictures. And slowly I started taking pictures. I noticed that I was stuck with just taking facial pictures. I did not want people to see how I looked. I just wanted them to see my face, which I would take 100 pictures and then like only one or like only two. I was just taking my facial pictures, and that was how I struggled for so long to take full pictures. I didn't take full pictures. Even when I started taking just my facial pictures, it made me want to do makeup more. So I started doing makeup. Most of my looks were horrible, to be honest. Most of my looks were horrible. If I can get pictures of how I looked then, I would attach it. If not, just take this through. So it went on like that, to just taking facial pictures, and I decided to start taking pictures of my full self, my whole body. And when I did that, I remember posting on Facebook. Most of the attraction I got were from older people, older guys that were not my age mates, to be honest, and I didn't even find that funny. And then I got some, obviously, so I got some bad comments. Some people would say, oh, you look too big. Oh, how old are you? You have a baby face and you look big, and all of those things. Like, it was so hard. Sometimes I'll post, when I get too many bad comments, I'll delete the picture. Sometimes I'll even post before people get to see it. I'll be like, I'll start rethinking, oh, is this picture nice? Is this what people should see? And then I deleted them. And it went on like that. I remember when I entered secondary school, I was the only girl among guys, and I had this classmate, I won't call his name. He talked down on me that day. I cried so hard. You look so big, you look like our mother, blah 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 blah. So there was this time our teacher gave us an assignment, and the guys in the class, they were not listening. And I listened to the page the teacher wanted us to do the assignment from. I think it was like, you know how there's workbook and textbook. So the assignment was in the workbook session. The teacher called the page, and the guys in my class, they were not listening. I think they were talking, and I was the only one that got the page. And then they started asking me later. I was like, oh, I'll not show you guys. What's kind of paper body kind of thing? I will not show you guys. I was just trying to like joke with them, to be honest. And then they went to report me to their housemaster, and the housemaster was like, come here, Daniella, you are such a bully. Why would you be bullying your classmates? And I'm like, bully? How? I cried so hard. I regretted being in boarding school. I wish my parents were there. I wish I could talk to my dad or talk to my mom. I was so down, and it was so bad because after a while, I could no longer talk to them. I kept a grudge in my heart that they reported me to the housemaster, and he spoke to me in that way. I didn't even like the housemaster after that time. I hated that man. God have mercy on me. He made that day so horrible. He made the whole week so horrible for me. It was so bad. So yeah, in school, I didn't get, you know how you be crushing on guys in secondary school? You could not crush on guys because they saw me as bigger than them. And the ones that liked me were somehow not, like, maybe I'm taller than him, and it didn't even make any sense to me. And then when they liked me, I feel like, okay, they are not even showing it genuinely, because maybe people ask them, why are you going to like this big girl? It was so hard. It was so hard. I can't even lie. Thinking about it now, it just seems as though everything is replaying in my head. That's crazy. If you do not know, I have been called to the Nigerian bar, and I guess I have not shared that video yet. You guys will get to watch it, few clips here and there. I was called to the Nigerian bar on the 6th day of March 2026, and I have started practicing. So when I resumed my office, the colleague asked how I felt like being a plus size among my siblings. So my colleague is aware of my sisters. She knows my sisters, and she asked, how are you comfortable being big among your sisters? And in my head, I'm like, I struggled with this thing, this being big, being plus size, and almost being the biggest person in the room for a very long time in my life, and I don't struggle anymore. That was my reply. I don't see it as anything. And then she asked again, how do you feel being big? How is it? And I'm like, nothing. It's just like the way you feel, how you feel. It's just like how a slim person feels, how they feel. So I feel me. I feel me. But this reply did not come from an immediate realization that, oh, this is me. It took a very long time to get out of my shell. It took a very long time to see people's jokes as okay. Sometimes my siblings would make jokes. The secondary school Daniela would be sad. The secondary school Daniela would be broken. The secondary school Daniela would be, would I say timid, or just run into my shell? But it took a long time to realize that I was beautiful, that I am beautiful, and that I am perfect, and that God took his time on me. But it did not start from it did not happen at once. It was a gradual process. It started from me being timid, it started from me being scared, it started from me being hard on myself, crying myself to sleep, not letting myself feel the love that I have for myself. So it was a very difficult process, and it eventually happened. And this video I am making, I have made this video 2 times, and I could not just find myself posting it because I felt like I wasn't ready to share it. And somehow some technical issues with the videos, they were always there. But it was a slow process, and it took my childhood away from me, to be honest. And I am sharing this for the first time with a large audience. And I want to confidently say that this process was slow, it was difficult, it was time consuming, it was emotionally draining. It took everything from me to come out and love myself the way I am. I struggled for the most part of it. I struggled. I would naturally just crush on someone, and in my head I'm like, oh, this guy's not going to like me. I look too big for him. And it was hard, to be honest. I am not telling this story the way I want to tell it, but I hope you guys get it. And I hope that whoever is watching me now, even if you're going through it, I hope you see this as motivation to do better, to love yourself better, to give yourself some grace. And I prepared myself to make this video and have so much control, but somehow talking about all these things, I don't even know what to say anymore, to be honest. I don't know what to say anymore. I'm just grateful to God, because without him, I don't think I would have gotten this far. I don't think I would have even started a YouTube channel, because I didn't think I'll be able to talk to people and let people see me. Some of the videos on my channel that I watched after uploading, I'm like, why did I upload this part? Look at how my stomach looks. Look at how big I look in this frame. But then again, there's nobody like me. Don't you understand? So there's too much perfection in this imperfection that I am grateful for. And yeah, give yourself the grace to even want to work out. To lose weight, or to feel good, or to feel confident, has to come from within. So your mindset has to be in a good place for you to do these things. I'm diving into the tips, but I'm just trying to say that it's not that I have not worked out, it's not that I have not done things to lose weight. It's just that I'm sharing with you how I was zero, how I saw myself as crap, how I saw myself as unworthy, to seeing myself as a beautiful, gorgeous, dark-skinned woman, plus-size woman, living in Nigeria and thriving in every aspect of my life, because I came from zero. I don't know if there's any other way I can put to you that you're not the only plus-size woman there, and we are too many, too beautiful. So to the tips on how to look and feel confident as a plus-size woman wherever you are, if you're interested in it, please listen. So the first tip is to surround yourself with positivity. Like I said, you can only give out love if you have love for yourself, and you can only be a plus-size woman that is confident and feel confident if you are surrounded by positivity. It has to be from within. Plus-size confidence comes from inside. It doesn't have to do with your outside alone. If you don't let yourself feel that you look beautiful, you won't look beautiful, I tell you. So give yourself some grace and let yourself love yourself from inside. I hope this makes sense. Let yourself love yourself. Let love. The second thing I'm going to say is to show more of your waistline. So show out your waistline. Don't wear big clothes if you don't want to wear it for staying at home, or if it's not a style you're trying to achieve. Show off your waistline. Wear dresses that accentuate your waistline. I'm not saying open your waistline. I'm just saying whatever style you're trying to come up with, your waistline should be cinched. It should be held. If that's a thing, it should be held. Show off your waistline. Show it more. Don't hide it. There's nothing to keep. Show it. Wear dresses that would define your waistline. That's the word. The third tip is to have a sense of humor. A lot of people tell me, not a lot of people, someone always says to me that I know how to laugh at myself. I know how to, what's the word? I know how to caution myself. I know how to laugh at the things that I expect you to laugh about me. And it just makes me more confident. I don't know if it's a good thing, but I know it gives me a lot of confidence. So say I'm wearing a very big dress. Before you tell me, I will tell you, this dress, I know it's not fine. Or I would say, oh, I know dress is big. Don't tell me what I already know. Don't laugh at my situation. I know it's funny. All these kind of things. And then just find the joke in whatever people are saying, just for you to find some sort of peace. The thing is what they are saying, but it's not necessarily what you are. So find the joke in whatever they are saying so that you have peace of mind, so that you don't let yourself go to bed down in that pain. You can caution them, but make it light. Don't take it to heart, and don't hurt yourself. As you are trying to crack that joke, or as you're trying to talk about something, I will talk about it before you, so you don't have the upper hand over me or try to make me feel bad about something that I know already. I'm big, I know, and I love it. Don't let anything get to you. It's 2024. No grief for anything we go make you sad, okay? I know you get it. The fourth tip on how to look and feel confident and beautiful as a plus-size woman is to invest in good undergarments. So if you have to wear body shapers, please do. If you want to. All these things I'm telling you, I'm going to tell you the ones that I do and the ones that I do not necessarily do. So it might work for you, but that's not what I do. I do not wear body shapers. I have never put on a body shaper in any of my outfits. If you follow me on Instagram, you're going to see my stomach. If that day my stomach came out. If the stomach is looking a bit flat, you're going to see it in the picture. The bold word is comfortable. You have to be comfortable in it. Me, I'm not comfortable in body shapers, so I don't wear it. So if you feel like you want to wear body shapers and it would appreciate what you're wearing, then please wear. If you don't want it, don't wear it. But what you need to wear is a proper undergarment, so you don't look shabby or you don't look all over the place. Invest in proper underwears. The last step is to choose the right fabric and the right style for your body. This is a very essential tip. It is the most, every tip is important, but I take this dear to my heart. If you can afford clearing out your wardrobe and taking out things that you know in your heart doesn't appreciate the body that you have, please do. Wear outfits that tell a story of how gorgeous you are. If you feel like, as a plus size person, generally, if you feel something is too tight, don't wear it. If you feel like it's too big, don't wear it. Wear what appreciates your body. Your body on its own is a piece of art and it is perfect. So whatever you're going to put on your body should appreciate the piece of art and should not take away from the piece of art. I don't know how else to say it. You as a person, you are perfect. When you wear something, it should appreciate and not depreciate you. I don't know if I am making sense. Don't wear what you don't feel good in. That's the idea. So wear the right outfits, wear the right fabrics for your skin, and look good at it. I hope that these tips I've shared would make you that has watched this video to appreciate your beauty, to appreciate your plus size self, to appreciate your goodness, and to pick 1, 2, 3 tips that you think would work for you and add it to your day-to-day activity. Add it to when next you're shopping for an outfit. Add it to when next someone tries to put you down. Laugh about it. Because it's funny for you to think that I am not beautiful. It's funny for you to think that I am not gorgeous. It's funny for you to think that I do not look modelable. It's funny for you to think the way you think about me. If it's not the way I think I am, that's your business. I am who I think I am. And if you can't see it, you're blind. I am grateful to God for bringing me out from that hellhole that I was. And I pray and I hope that any woman, any plus size woman who's still struggling to love herself, who's still struggling to give herself grace and appreciate the goodness that she is, I pray that God helps that woman. And I pray that they find the beauty in themselves again. And this is like an open message to anyone. If you feel like you need to talk to someone, if you feel like you need to talk to someone that understands your situation, if you feel like you need to talk to a fellow plus size woman, I am here. You can reach me out on my Instagram at Daniella Yingi, and you can share with me whatever it is that is bothering you as a plus size woman. I'm happy to help. And yeah, I think we should create a plus size woman channel. No, not channel. A plus size woman Instagram page. A community of plus size women to appreciate ourselves and hold ourselves together. If this is going to be a good idea, if you are in for it, please leave it in the comment section or send me a personal message on Instagram. If you liked this video, please do not forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again when I see you from your most loved YouTuber, Daniella Yingi.